I am back again for like the 50th time. It is currently 8:42. Look at that. Ooh, chill. Activate Windows. I don't even know if I'm gonna activate Windows. I don't really see the point if everything is working. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is because I have tilted and the market looks like it's coming into my zone. So I just put an order on that. So that's this order, or that's this trade right here. So we'll see if we get tapped or not. I don't know. But I wanted to talk about this because I'm bouncing back after tilting my account yesterday. And it fucking sucks to say that, but regardless of how I feel, that is the situation that I'm currently in. Now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, I'm like, this could have been an area of rejection where price could probably want to spike up through. Could be like a rangy area, 2-minute rangy area. If I was aware of this or thinking about it, this would be that entry. So I think this is gonna hit TP versus mine. But it's okay. It's not even 9:30 yet, which is fine. We just had I think CPI or PPI or something like that, and price just hit TP on that trade. Yeah. Okay, so about the market, like I mentioned, 8:30 already hit, so we had the PPI news. Wasn't good in our areas, but it's I guess not okay, but it's something. That fucking sucks. That I'm gonna take this selling trade. So I just took a sell, just a quick little counter trend, hoping price will tap into the range that it is, that it's developed, because price has yet to make that high or failed to break that high. So I'm just looking to see price just make a move down, and price just hit TP. I don't have order filled, or did it hit TP? Well, the move. Huh. Where's the noise? Oh, my headphones are connected. Sorry about that. My headphones are connected. So yeah. So you saw that I restarted my account, set my account, and then we just won that trade. So that's that on that. But yeah. It's crazy how, like, in all of this, I still trade the same. I'm happy about that, because it shows that I love how I trade and I'm confident about it. Like, I don't really see any reason to trade any way else. Of course, I'm not the best. I still mess up. I still take trades that are, outside of my rules, or, maybe. And I still have gray areas in my setup that I, have yet to get a grasp on. And this is why, I'm still on demo and not trying to rush the process too much. But with my tilting, it may seem like otherwise. Price is currently in a range, so I'm just taking focus to me. Yeah, I've made this video several times in several different scenarios. The aftermath of it all. I literally had one on Friday, and then I blew up yesterday, and then we were sending our account again. So I'm just grateful that I'm not on live capital anymore, and like, this is an area where I can make poor decisions, and I can just reset back to where I originally was, start over, and just relearn the process every single time. I think something that I learned yesterday was that it's like a piggyback on what the realization that I've been having, which is, my emotions are a lot stronger than I believe them to be when it comes to the markets and what that means for my performance. And I have let that countlessly affect my trading and, get rid of all of my wins or capital that I've gained. And I just give my emotions like it's whatever, kind of thing, and I don't give it the respect that it deserves, or needs, that, or that it's necessary in order for me to be in this game And, something that I learned from yesterday was that after winning twice, I had this like, oh yeah, yeah. So then, of course you keep on trading. Or for me, I do, you know. There's no reason to stop trading once you're up if you have like a little bit of rhythm, confidence, and you know and I already have a daily loss limit of 2 losses. So, if that happens, then that happens. And those are the rules that, professional traders set for themselves, and they're okay with that. But for me, I'm not a professional trader yet, and I have yet to get the mindset needed in order for that to be it, right? Professional traders, they take 2 losses in a day and they close it off. Maybe they take 1 loss, and due to that loss, they're like very emotional, so they step away from the charts and close shop for the day. I have yet to be able to do those things because of my urge to make money, my greed, my illusion, or not necessarily illusion, but the reality that the markets has billions of dollars flowing in, and it's like I'm only making $100, $200. There's more money to be made. The greed, and it's just like getting in that type of mindset has been shit for me because I don't know when to stop. um and sometimes I don't know when to continue. Sometimes there's times when it's okay to take multiple trades in a day, like like way more, if the market is giving you that kind of setup and it just makes sense for you. The market is dipping now. I don't know if it's gonna just soak back up into the range and then continue doing the range, or if it wants to fall back into the zone that we still have set on our chart. But we will see, and I'll let you know. Oh shit. It's moving. Oh wait, what? I don't know what just happened there, but yeah, it's moving. So, but I don't know if it's gonna soak back up. But yeah, I've been very greedy. I've been very mainly greedy. I think that's the thing. And just not being able to accept my losses for what they are. I was just checking the 10 minute to see if there was any zones there, but there's nothing there. So we're strictly on the 2 minute right now. But yeah, I just be thinking that I know more, or that I know that I'm right, and that I'm okay to continue when I'm not. And it was cool to see that I was questioning, how, like, based off of how I felt from that loss. I was like, I stepped away from the charts, but then I was still like, you know what, I'm only gonna take a trade if it's really like on my setup, and really like there, really something that I feel confident in. And honestly, I can't remember what setup I took, and that's probably not a good sign. No, that's not a good sign because I didn't write it down or whatever. But yeah, looks like this one wants to go back into the range. I thought it was gonna come back down, but it seems like it's coming back up and playing in this range. Yeah, some range play. I'd be thinking about taking it, but I don't know. I don't be knowing. But yeah, wow, I was so close to the stop loss and then hit TP. That's crazy. I just, I just want to get better, and exposing it all and exposing my ego for what it is. And it's the downfall of me in my personal life. Like, I'd be stubborn, I'd be impulsive, I'd be thinking, people don't like me, that they I'm very like people focused when it comes to who I am, and how people perceive me. And it's just like, I just don't like being made fun of or feel like I'm a loser. And I feel like every time I lose, I feel like a loser. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, it'd be like I take an L from the market, and it's like the market is calling me a loser, and I retaliate with like bet, and then I start going crazy trying to win back all my money. And bro, yesterday was a different level of crazy, bro. Like, all this time I was doing one contract tilting. Yo, yesterday I put 3 contracts in trying to make my money back. Yes. And it was like, damn, bro, like, this shit is bad. it's like, what am I gonna do? You know, like, what am I going to do? There's nobody here. And I don't mind that. Like, I like the fact that I can't blame anybody else. Like, I like the fact that I can blame me. And when I say, what am I going to do? I'm like asking myself, like, how can I get past this? Not to say it's going to be so easy. Oh, just do so and so, and it's so simple. But it's like, how can I literally get past this? Okay, I set another trade within this range. I'm hoping price doesn't do me dirty, but I'm gonna take that chance. So we'll see if we can get a tag in. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, price just wants to go up. Okay. Okay, I just entered into this trade. It's like a range kind of thing. There's a lot going on right now. Wait. I'm so confused. There's a lot happening right now. Hold on. Okay, so I took this sell setup up here again. Order filled. And price just hit TP. So yeah. I was just feeling a little nervous about that one, not gonna lie, because I was just like, damn, like, am I too late into the pattern? I just couldn't help but see the range that we were in, and then the fact that this setup won, and then it came here, so we were just thinking that, okay, well, we're in a range, so let's just take one of those edges. So the line was over here. I got in, price just tapped it in that move, and then I got out. So the account is currently at that amount of time there, and I still have this play. I took it off because it was a lot of trades that was around there, and it was confusing me. I originally had this trade right here that I think is about to hit TP too, funny enough. So if I just kept that on, I would have, yeah, just hit TP. So that's funny. I just got a little worried because I wasn't sure about, you know, how long the trade is. Honestly, I'd be more bullish than bearish, so I got a little nervous there, not gonna lie. Okay, so this is kind of near the same place that I was yesterday. I was 2-0 initially. And then I took a trade. So one of the trades was a 1-to-1. So having one loss, it wiped out that one trade, that 1-to-1 trade, but I still had some money from the negative RR trade that I took. So I was still very low from what I was, but I was still in profit for the day. I could basically break even. And honestly, I could have ended it there, but I was like, no. And that was the point when I should have just walked away, period. Like, I got so emotional. It's on camera. Like, you can go back to that video and you'll see that I got really emotional. I was like, man, like, fuck. Shit, like, just, you can see it. Maybe I'm not like, but I'm like, oh. Like, what's wrong with you, kitty type energy. And I was smart enough to step away from the charts, go get a smoothie and this, that, and a third, but I wasn't strong enough to stay away and just be like, you know what, I reacted really poorly to that loss. Let me not, danger this account even more and step away and call it a day. And if I still have the urge to trade on TradingView. We have a playground there that allows us to do whatever we want with 50 contracts on a really dumb trade and lose like $30,000 on one trade, and it literally doesn't matter because we've gotten it back. Bro, the playground, bro, is crazy. It's funny too. It's hilarious. Like, it was originally an 100K account. I got it up to 106K, and then I was just like, I'm bored. So I started, and that's kind of when I started implementing it as like my playground. I got bored because I was just making money, but it wasn't sadly it wasn't exciting because I can't withdraw it, right? Like making 6K is awesome. And like making 6K in a couple of weeks, that's awesome. But it's I can't withdraw it, so I'm not having fun. So we gotta up the risk. So I ended up upping the risk, making dumb trades, lost 30,000 in one trade, this, that, da. The 100, yo, there was a point. The $106,000 account got down to $22,000, bro. And that account currently is at like $70,000, bro. Like I was able to take a $22,000 account back up to 70, sometimes even 80, but then I'll be trading, trying to be greedy in playgrounds shit, and then so it's ooh, we'll see. Yeah, honestly, I'm hoping to get a little bit of a push down, but I know that 9:30 is coming soon. So, I'm not about to play those games again. So, if I don't get tagged into this trade by like 9:15, I'm just going to cancel I'm just going to cancel the order and just wait till New York Open. Cuz I don't know what price will do. This is a strong bearish closure. This is the first closure below that range. Let me show y'all. Or I think I already did show y'all. But, so yeah. It might dive down, but who knows? There's a little supply zone right there. Maybe it dive down. Or maybe it'll just be like, gotcha. And then go back up. But who knows? But yeah, it's currently 9:02. If I'm not in the trade and it's 9:15, I'm going to take away the fucking trade, But yeah, I'm gonna say this again, like I'm not saying that, I'm never going to tilt again, but I am saying that I want to at least improve even just a little bit, just being aware, like, hey, you're very emotional about this loss. Be aware of it, admit that you are, and walk away. Like that's like the main thing, just walking away. We might get into this trade here. If they tick stop me, bruh. Order filled. Okay, we're into this trade. It's 9:04. Let's see what's going down. Let's see if we can get a nice rejection. This looks like a really nice zone, so I'm hoping that TP can hit. Order filled. And it did. Awesome. So now I am not going to take any more trades or anything, and I'm just going to wait for New York Open. We're currently up this amount on the account, 135. Yeah, cool. Before market open, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know what the price, what am I saying? And this is like, bro, this has been like an 18-minute video so far, and I got to the charts at like 8:30. My first trade was at 8:52 type shit, or something like that, or like 8:40 something, 8:48. It hasn't even been like 30 minutes, and we've already made $135, bro. Do you understand that my daily salary is $165? And it's crazy because I will be 100% aware of that. 165 is my daily salary. 135 is what we have right now. If I don't take a single trade, it's not what I make at my job. But imagine just stopping for the day, realizing that we're up a little bit over $100, and really take that into consideration. Like, we're not going to make this amount of money every single day, but we don't need that much per week in order to make a lot in a month, right? It's like, I can do this, bro. Do you see, like, you saw how those trades worked out for me? And now, of course, that doesn't happen all the time, but it was like I had ideas, and then I decided to take that chance, and it worked out for me, and I'm okay. Like, I was nervous about one. The second one I was nervous about, but it was like, it made sense for where we were, and so I was just willing to take it. And it's just, I have the capability. You can see it. How many trades have I just been eating and just awesome, and it's just like, that's it. But you'll see me be in the way of my own success by over getting cocky. Then that's a huge thing with me. Like, again, my ego. Like, I'm like, oh my god, I just made $135 or $130, and some people are like just getting to work, clocking in for the next 7 hours or 8 hours, but 7 hours because lunch break. I don't have work today, so I'm home for today. So it's like, bro, I just made close to, like, let's say I take another trade and it wins, bro. Let's say I take another trade, even after commissions, I'd make more money at my job here than, wait, what? I make more money here than at my job. I'm a little dyslexic. It's like I have the ability, I have the power, I know how to trade, like, and my ideas aren't dumb. Like, my stats when I'm not tilting shows profitability. It does. And it's like, I've never been here before in my life, and I think that is something that's harder for me to accept than I thought. Something is up, because I just never can get myself into a good rhythm consistently, and I'm not like blowing up and tilting. Like, this is like, tilt is normal, but tilting on a regular basis, like tilting on Friday and then tilting on Tuesday, like, scratching the head, you know? I don't want to live like this, because this is not how you pay bills with trading, bro. Like, and that's exactly what, like, I'm gonna do. Like, I'm going to trade to make money so that I can pay my bills, because, bro, I'm gonna make a separate video about this, but I'm buying a house, bro. I'm buying a house. That's crazy, but it's not crazy. I'm buying a house, and I need stable income, and I need payments so that I can make the payments. Because all I'm thinking about is, like, bro, in the houses around my area, what I'm looking at for, bro, the highest, like a common, or like, yeah, no, the highest price for the houses, $150,000. That's like the highest within my neighborhood or around it, bro. Perks to living in the hood. They don't see the value, bro, or there's not a lot of value there because it's ghetto and whatever. But you know, the whites are coming, bro. This is a city. The whites are coming. Always remember that, bro. That has nothing to do with anything. But I'm just saying, like, for me, for the person that I am, why would I... That's another video, bro. Anyway, I have goals in my life that I know that I will accomplish. And I know that trading is my way out. I have chosen trading. Trading has chosen me. That is my way out. And so I know that I need to get over myself. I need to just be, like, people are talking about letting go of ego. I'm like, I don't know how to do that for real. They're like, just be. I'm like autistic. I don't know what you mean when you just say just be. Like, what do you mean? You know? So it's like, I'm asking ChatGPT. Oh! Anyway. Hold on. It's currently 9:11. And so prices went there, came back into my range, and came back into the range. And you might be able to, I was like, you might be able to get something here. You might be able to. Depending, because price looks a little strong, but you just might be able to get something here. Let's see, ski. Too risky. Let's see what price does.